Van Johnson joins us now. He is the mayor of Savannah, Georgia. And Mr. Mayor, thank you very much for being with us. We've heard from the mayors in Atlanta and Augusta and Albany real concerns that the governor, Governor Kemp, didn't consult or have his staff consult any of the mayors about their local situation before this sweeping order to open businesses across the state of Georgia.
Yes, and thank you for the opportunity. We were absolutely blindsided. We were very clear, even from the White House guidance, that there was a defined formula to be able to phase people back into some sense of normalcy. We realize here in Georgia that we have not met the 14-day threshold. We realize here in Georgia that we were still increasing cases daily. Here in Savannah, Chatham County, we've had 8 new cases in the last 17 hours. So we didn't check any of those boxes. Certainly, we were not prepared for this. And I think it's just a very, very dangerous decision that affects the lives of people that I'm swore to serve.
And have you been able to talk to anyone on the governor's staff or the governor himself in the 24 hours since he announced this? No,
as a matter of fact, we have not spoken with the governor since this has begun.
That's amazing.
We realize that obviously we're all concerned about the viability of our state. We're all concerned about the viability of our small business community. But we have to be very clear where the data is at this point. Georgia has the 14th highest infection rate, but at this point, we're still the 7th lowest testing rate in the country. Those are the things that really concern us. We have 800 deaths in this state, over 20,000 confirmed cases. There are states that are more prepared to phase reopen than we are. We have an order in place for people to stay at home until April the 30th, yet we're opening businesses on April the 24th and April the 27th. Doesn't make sense.
And part of the mixed messaging, in fact, to bear out your point, comes, in fact, from Dr. Deborah Birx at the White House briefing. She was asked about Georgia. This is what she had to say.
There are different communities in different places, even in Georgia. And so I believe people in Atlanta would understand that if their cases are not going down, that they need to continue to do everything that we said: social distancing, washing your hands, wearing a mask in public. So if there's a way that people can social distance and do those things, then they can do those things. I don't know how, but people are very creative. So I'm not going to prejudge, but we have told people very clearly, and the president guidelines made it very clear about the expectations of phase 1.
People are very creative, she said. I don't know how you can be creative having in a massage parlor or a barber shop to keep social distancing. And one other thing, Mr. Mayor, that occurs is, what do you do if people are told by the governor they can go back to work? You tell them they can't. Do they get unemployment comp if they stay home? If they obey you, do they give up unemployment because the state says, well, you could have worked if you wanted to?
Right. And I mean, that's where the rub is. Obviously, I don't have a lot of hair, but I just have not seen a way that somebody can cut your hair from 6 feet away, or do your nails from 6 feet away, or give a massage from 6 feet away. We still have, if people are being ordered back to work and schools have been closed now for the rest of the academic year, what about those parents? How do they take care of those kids? What about the unemployment, the insurance that our citizens are still trying to get, and now they're ordered back to work? What about those that are in high-risk populations? So again, there's so many unanswered questions. We would have just appreciated the opportunity to be a part of the conversation. We just need to be safe. I think in the end, people just want to be safe.
Well, Mr. Mayor Van Johnson from Savannah, Georgia, if you get answers from the governor, from Governor Kemp, call us, let us know, and we'd love to have you back on.